He had also mentioned a shrieker as well. It does act as an alarm for Thos, which Thos is the black dragon, and he does have a mate. His mate's name is Shalene, but Reckon had not. He did not have any information on if Shalene was in the labyrinth with Thos, but he did know that one of the dragon eggs was stolen, which was the actual egg that hatched besides Purus, and now the black dragon wormling has taken a fancy to Purus because he was the closest one to the egg when he popped out, and bam, mama. So now Kaboom's got, well, I'm sorry, Purus is a little one attached to his hip. So Shalene is out on a hunt, and Reckon had informed you that he did not know if Shalene was back, and also Shalene did not know that one of the eggs was actually taken. So Thos was in a fury. Basically, that's why he attacked the human stronghold, which is Crom's Keep, where you guys had actually started the adventure, and then he bids farewell. So this is where you're at. You have accomplished your successful 8-hour rest. Everyone gets back their spells. Everyone's back at full hit points. And you still have 4 people with the funky disease, the funky STD disease.
Do we know what type of disease it is?
It's a wasting disease.
Yes. Who made that check last week, by the way?
I think I did.
Was it you? Well, yes. You thought that you had seen this before in your studies, and also donating time at the temple, curing other wounded and ill people, and you think that this is a sort of disease that comes from a mushroom that actually has poisonous spores and disease spores, and is actually carried into a populated area and gets other people sick. So this is where you think that, but it is a lethal disease. You know that you will, if you're not cured within a year, chances are you probably will die.
It's worse peas when you need her.
She could have helped you guys out big time on that.
She's probably the one that gave it to us with all our mushrooms.
Well, the night was uneventful, and you are on your, I believe this is the 4th day since you have come to Daggerford.
So it's a wasting disease?
So what does everyone want to do?
Can I wake up and say, guys, does my pinky look a bit black and dead to you?
Yeah, but so does the rest of your body.
Oh, thanks.
Why's it got to be black?
Yeah, why you got to bring up the black thing, man? What's up?
Because medically, black means dead.
All right.
Wow.
You still have 4 people with diseases. You do know, Purus, that, like I had mentioned in the previous session, that the disease will allow you to receive heals at full potential, but the disease will not allow you to concentrate enough to, well, I'm speaking out of character here, that you will not be able to get your hit die heals back. So once you use a hit die heal, you will not be able to recuperate that until you get that disease cleansed off of you.
Okay.
We'll call it the Ooga Booga disease. How about that? We'll just call it the Ooga Booga disease.
It's giving me the heebie-jeebies.
Okay, so you guys have woken up. All was well. There were no encounters during the night, and you guys do what you want to do.
I can cure somebody else now that it's a new day, right?
You can. You have your 2nd level spell slots back, so you're free to do what you want with them.
All right.
Oh, are you talking about the Ooga Booga disease there, Deku? Yeah, just come off the top of my head.
I'll cure Grey Ghost.
Yeah, I mean, I don't mind staying here for a little bit. I mean, I'd rather have everybody on top fighting form. I don't want people drop down dead. I'm certainly not going to be able to carry Gregos through the bloody dungeon.
Gregos usually carries the party, if I'm not mistaken. At the end of every session, Gregos' back is hurting big time. Damn fighters.
Well, that wasting disease won't do him any favours.
Don't talk about my fighter and his campaign. Oh man, I can't roll for anything in that game. But I'll land crits on you guys all night in my game.
Yeah, cheers for that. We'll pal.
So I guess Pyrrhus is gonna cure me of this disease, so I can continue to carry this group.
Alright, I will take the disease off of you, and you are now cured. So does that that costs you 1 spell slot, right? Pyrrhus? It's not an air of effect channel, is it, or anything like that? It's a single target? Alright. Well, you can use all your second level spells right now, or you can just kind of do 1 person a day. I mean, it's not gonna... I mean, it's up to you. It's not gonna affect... you're just not gonna have any high level heals in case, the shit hits the fan, so to speak.
Yeah.
Well, you said they had a year, didn't you?
Yeah, you got a year to get cured, but you just won't be able to recuperate your hit die heals, if you're out of combat. But, I mean, you don't know. You may have more combat in here, you may not. You just do not know. So, and I don't think anybody's used any hit die heals, so everybody still has their hit die heals anyway, so you guys are actually in really good shape for having this disease. You guys have definitely played your cards right, so...
And for domain spells, it says once you gain a domain spell, you always have it prepared, and it does not count against the number of spells you can prepare each day.
Yeah, that's definitely nice with that class. Alright, so what do you guys want to do? Do you want to go back into the marsh? Explore around? Do you want to continue into the cavern system? Do you want to check out the secret door? Do you want to... There's multiple options there for you. And also, to go back on an error on my part, last week there were beating drums, and there is a big drum in the back of that of the room where they were praying there. Vethka and her other lizardmen minions. There is a large drum back there. And also, Samora, you forgot to mention that Chili damn near saved the day when he blew the Horn of Blasting and damn near killed everything in 1 round.
Yeah, well, the shock from the blast of the Horn of Blasting frazzled my memory.
It did.
I was having like PTSD flashbacks from a Beholder encounter not long ago.
I remember that encounter. That actually involved a horn of blasting as well, if my memory serves me correctly.
Hence the PTSD. But I'd like to say, Gregos, my friend, I mean, it looks like you're in tip-top shape. Jeff looks like as he normally does, and Vey, I can barely see her skin for her garments.
How can you not see me? I'm huge.
I wouldn't say that. I'd say that, the regular exercise that we've had going out.
She's showing leg all the way up to her crotch.
She's got a dagger on that leg, too.
That's not all she's got underneath there, let me assure you.
Oh boy, here we go.
But I'm
Hey,
how do you
Fearless,
fancy
what's up,
your
man?
chances about
Thanks for,
strangling to
joining us
death a
tonight.
carrion worm?
We are just getting started.
Is it necessary?
Did he say that the carrion worm was the shrieker, or there is a shrieker?
No, the
There is
shrieker is a large mushroom. Sort of like a mushroom man. Yeah,
Like, was it a minoid? A minoid, a minfod, or whatever they're called?
It's like a walking penis. I don't know.
Really?
already with the cock jokes.
Okay.
5 minutes in, cock joke number 1.
Bum bum
Small,
bum.
you must be disappointed. He beat you to it.
Hey Jake, what's up?
Well,
Thanks for
this
joining
is why
as
I
well.
actually avoided the Horn of Blasting, because I thought with like, as soon as I was going to
Hope you
mention the
guys,
Horn of Blasting, I
enjoy-
thought that was going to be prime
enjoy the
opportunity
game
for a
tonight.
cock joke, so I steered away from it.
You disappoint me.
I took the ball and ran though, sir.
Yeah, I'm trying to up my game. I'm trying to steer away from cock jokes. Maybe it'll come on
Gotta
to
blast
vagina
with the
jokes.
enemies behind.
Oh boy.
So Jeff, when you had a peer in that carrion, you had a little sneaky peeky in that little cave with the carrion worm. Did you notice anything of that of interest that may cause us to go up there?
Well, interestingly, it looks like a giant green penis.
And what about the carrion worm?
With tentacles.
Hey
coming out of
Ronan,
it.
what's up, man? Hey, you joined just in time. We're just getting started.
But did you see like?
Aside
treasure
from
chest?
the big worm up there, do you see anything else of interest?
No.
Apparently, big green penises interest you.
It's hard not to notice a big green penis with tentacles. But no, that was about the only interesting thing up there so far. I did not check further down the passage.
I could reread the script for you for that area if you'd like. To kind of
Yeah, if we could
jog
have
your
a
memory a
transcript
little
on
bit.
that, please.
Sure. This small,
Dungeon
damp
Master
cave
God.
reeks of filth and dung. Lying on the floor is a pile of offal that doubles as a nest for several sticky green eggs, each one as big as a fist.
Yeah, that's what I forgot.
Yeah,
It's got babies.
Jeff was in there and he actually counted 8 carrion crawler eggs around that large mound of offal.
Okay, this is my concern. Right now, we have 3 members of our party that are inflicted with a wasting disease. Carrion worms characteristically tend to stay around the dead. They eat the dead, hence it's in their name. Now, with a wasting disease, would that not attract a carrion worm to come after us?
Maybe within range, but no.
But we still have the bodies in the cave, no?
Plus,
Of the lizard folk.
plus I had the factor to factor in that it was 10 o'clock last week and I didn't want the carrion crawler attacking, we would have had another, 15, 20 minutes worth of combat, so.
Well, we certainly ain't going to do nothing in this little room, so I say we venture forth and deal with it as circumstances come about. What does everybody else say?
Let's do it.
Tally ho.
Let's go.
Can we have a motivational song from you, Pam, to obviously spur our spirits?
Of course we can. I take my loot. Yes, my loot, and start dingling some chords. Let's fucking go to the dragon's cave. Let's fight the penis with some tentacles. And don't forget it's green. And don't forget it's green.
Wow.
That's great.
Filling
I
me
love
with
this
energy.
bard. I love the bard. I love it.
Let's fucking go.
Yeah, that's really got me motivated.
I love it. That is great.
So, secret door.
All right, everybody, move your miniatures down to. I'll take care of Meechin. So
We haven't so far. She's only got one here.
she does. Hey, thanks for remembering that. Oh,
I can't move the baby dragon.
oh.
I never forget a woman's
Sorry.
appearance.
Yeah, I made a new character sheet for that baby dragon, so I don't think I have to give you some permissions there.
Alright.
Well, so far we've not disturbed the carrion worm.
Okay, can you edit it now? Well, can you move it around
Yep.
now? Okay, thank you, sir. How do you like that new little baby black dragon miniature?
Looks
Not
good.
too bad.
Yeah, I noticed it looked different.
Yeah. It's actually a little baby dragon. It's not like a black wyvern that I recolored and shrunk down the size of a baby dragon. Alright, so Chili, you are at the dragon monolith there. There is the drum behind there, and Reckon had actually informed you of the secret door that actually led to a room that Vethka would usually hang out in.
All right.
She was a queen, man. What do you want to do?
Tomorrow, I want you to come check for traps and do your roguey thing. You know, things that rogues do.
Well, I suppose I can do
Roguey.
that to help you out. I mean, you are in a partnership with me with a dungeon that we've got in an undisclosed location, so I'll check for traps around here. So.
Alright, you can make a dex roll with your... Oh, wait, you don't have an expertise die added in there anymore. Thanks,
No,
Wizard.
is it just my one? Is it my 1d20 plus 3 then?
Yes, your proficiency bonus and also your dex bonus.
You're gonna
Oh, well that's plus 5 then.
have you chosen your 4 skills that you want to add your +5 to?
Yeah.
Alright,
Okay.
you scour it pretty good, and you do not see any inclination of any kind of trap or anything like that. Clear and free.
Ah, well, it looks like everything's okay here there, Gregos. If you want to have a scout around with me.
There's a couple finger holes.
No, you go
You
ahead.
actually find a couple finger holes in the door itself, and
Oh, I now find
you
it.
actually determine that this actually opens up the door to where it will, you will be able to get into the room.
So I need to insert my finger, yeah?
You do.
Just the fingers.
Finger
do I,
It's like
do
a
I need
Leave
to
bowling
it with
put
ball.
two
some
in?
water.
No,
It's like a
knuckle deep.
bowling ball. There's 3.
3, okay, well let's bowl this bitch, come on.
You better get a strike.
Yep, I'm giving it a proper little jiggle here.
User in your channel timed out.
Did that open the door?
You did. The door comes open.
See there, Gregos, told you there was no traps. Didn't believe me.
That's fun. That's not that I
Did
didn't
anyone
believe you.
take the drums?
Yeah, how big are these drums? You said big, but how big we talking?
Well, they're not like a carrying drum, like the size of what
User
a
entered your
bard could
channel.
carry. They are a larger drum. They are on like a tripod type of stand, but they are not. They're definitely heavy. It will take a couple people to actually drag one of these things out and take it back to the keep, or if you desire to. But remember, you still
Can
have a
it-
chest up at the top of the dungeon as well, with quite a few coins in it that you guys stashed again behind the throne up there of Vethka.
Can the drum be put on its side and rolled?
Sure, yeah, you can move it. You can pull it out, and you can.
I'm just saying for in case that was an option. I don't know if he wants to have like a one-man band going on.
It was for the night, so we can party
I'd
with
like
some
to see
drums.
that thing strapped to his back.
Aw,
Like a turtle.
shave tomorrow.
Yeah, but that won't take my dex away. I have a big fucking drum in my back.
Call you the little drum.
We haven't
boy.
got... Yeah, Pam, to my understanding, you haven't actually got much armor on you at this moment, have you?
No, just these leather things.
I suppose that would be quite... I mean, can we hollow out the drum so he can wear it, Gashel?
You mean sort of like the old naked man in the
Really?
barrel with suspenders?
Really?
That's
Really?
impossible.
You want to make him the Ninja Turtle of the group or what?
Going like a sewer complex, aren't we?
No, I'm a demon ninja turtle.
These guys are great.
That's it.
I
Oh,
love them.
well, I suppose with your tail,
With
you'll
a
be
tail.
Splinter. He'd be Splinter.
Tomorrow can be Splinter.
Oh, I'd love to be Splinter. Anyway,
Let's
Greg, let's
forget
get your
about
ass
the
in there.
drums.
So you get the door gets opened up. The door kind of just slides to the side. The walls of this room are lined with red clay bricks, Groundwater seeps between these bricks, forming brown puddles on the stone floor. Someone has piled dead leaves, loose earth, and other debris in the southwest corner of the room, creating a mound that looks like it might be a bed. A narrow brick passageway leads west into darkness. And this is the same passageway from the secret chamber. It actually leads to Foss's lair. And I'm going to open up this room for you now. So this is what you see, the debris bed, and that is a bed where Theska had slept.
Is it damp?
That's a little musky
No,
in
she
here.
sleeps with the fishes.
It's not too bad.
Light a torch and find out.
I'm gonna step in and to the north a little bit. Hi, Rogue. Come do your thing.
Do I have to?
Put your rogue on, yo.
Every time I do this, I get hurt.
Oh,
will-
you're fine.
I'll
How
detect
about
traps.
you check the rest of the room here?
I'm gonna check it all. I'm gonna check the shit out of this place.
You're backed up by 3 people with nice armor and pointy and heavy weapons.
There you
And
go, Mr.
diseases.
DM. Fill me with your love.
Alright, so you start searching through this room, and you actually find a small unlocked wooden chest.
Can I detect traps?
You actually
Where
do all
did-
that, and I'm going to
Can you
eliminate
detect
the process.
sentience?
And
Where did Meechin
there
go?
was no traps or anything like that. Oh, actually,
Meacham had the shits.
Meacham disappeared. That's a very good observation there. I didn't think anybody was going to notice that, but Vey, you notice as you're going into the room, usually Meacham's behind you, but you kind of look around, and Meacham is gone.
I keep up with sister.
Where's your sister gone then, Vey?
I don't know.
So you
was
don't keep up with
spying
her?
me.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, Meacham is definitely gone.
Well, we can't
Is there a certain point where we didn't notice her? Like, say, back in the big cave or back in the room?
She was
No.
just there, and everybody turned around, and then all of a sudden she's gone. Vey goes into the room. Vey's pretty cautious, so she's looking around, and then she notices that Meechin is gone. Because Meechin was behind. Actually, Meechin was always the last person in the party. First off, she was a bow user, so that was one thing, and she was a cautious type of person like Vey. But yes, she is gone now.
I would like to look in this box.
Okay. You open up the box, and you find... I'm just going to give you numbers now instead of filling with it later. You
User in
find
your
600
channel timed
copper.
out.
You find 6 pearls. And the pearls are 15 gold apiece. And like I said, I'm giving you guys the values now. So later on, whenever you actually get back to Daggerford or wherever you're going...
How much
will-
per pearl?
15 per pearl.
Alright.
And you also find a sort of like a muddy, elvish type of designs on a mirror. The mirror's got some mud on it. You can wipe
User joined your
you
channel.
can wipe it away. And when you look in the mirror, Samora, you actually look like a young, really young Samora. A really
I am a really young
and you
smart.
are
What
young
you trying to
now,
say?
but I'm talking really young, as in 13, 14 years old.
You're saying I'm jailbait.
Yeah, it's the jailbait mirror. Mirror of jailbait.
Don't let Samora look at himself for too long.
Good Lord, don't let him start having a conversation with himself.
That's it. My. You handsome chap. Chili, perhaps, Gregos, perhaps you need to have a look in this mirror. It may calm you down a little bit.
Yeah, you hand the mirror to Gregos. Gregos looks in the mirror and he looks young as well. Seems to be a trend there.
Give it to the tiefling. I want to see what he looks like.
He looks like a tadpole.
Looks like a pine cone.
Can I have my mirror back, please?
I give the mirror to tomorrow.
Thank you. I'll pocket the mirror.
Alright, so you guys are in this room. You look through everything and you just find the box. It was hidden in the makeshift bed that Vethka had basically made to sleep. It's just how a lizardman sleeps. On the leaves and trash. So you do see this exit, which is the actual chamber that goes to the dragon's chamber. It is dark. There's no light in it whatsoever. There's no glance.
Okay, do
on
we
the wall
know
or
for
anything.
sure that this goes to the dragon's chamber?
That's what Rekka told you. And Rekka had been
Okay.
he'd been pretty solid on all his information thus far. But he said it's just a straight shot to the chamber.
With that in mind, I think that Pyrrhus should probably lead with the black dragon in front. So the first thing, if we stumble upon a dragon, the first thing they will see is a baby dragon, and let the parlaying commence.
Does one take a direct route to a dragon chamber?
Well, that is because Vethka had that chamber made so she could get to Thos, because remember all of the dragon paraphernalia throughout this whole entire cavern, the crypt, and the upper level
So
of the
it's
temple.
meant to be secret.
It is meant. Oh yeah, this room only has the secret entrance way, but there is the other entrance. That's what Reckon had told you. The other way out was to the dragon, the actual lair of the dragon. There's only
See, what
those
I'm
two
thinking
ways.
is, the secret way is not going to have the shrieker, and the shrieker's not going to alert the dragon of our presence if we try to go into the cavern from a different direction.
Yes, I feel better knowing this was a secret entrance.
Man, you guys are studs tonight. What the heck?
Can I just make a point here? Are we
Absolutely.
completely dismissing the very timed disappearance of Mitchin?
Wait. Let me say, if you're going to make a point, make the fucking point. Don't sit here and talk for 20 minutes and get into it.
Okay. Well, allow me to monologue for 15 minutes at the very least before I make the point.
Because that's what you're going to do.
Okay.
Tomorrow.
Let me put this in fucking bullet points.
I love you
Mitchin
guys.
has disappeared. There's a shrieker. We don't know where Mitchin is. What happens if we're arse deep going to the dragon's lair? Mitchin alerts the shrieker.
Well, we've
I
got
am
our
concerned
drone,
that she
don't we?
left.
You would
We'll just
definitely
make a-
hear it if the shrieker. Everyone knows of through training, and screechers are pretty damn loud. So
We don't bother her. She's got one
you
ear.
know that it would be loud, and you could probably yeah, she does have one ear, but you would definitely hear the screecher from here, especially because of the way that this place is designed. You know, with all of the caverns and the echoing, and sound would definitely travel in here, so you would hear it.
Don't we got a
I-
big drum?
I'm just making everybody aware of that. I mean, I follow the group at the end of the day. Mitchin wasn't really my type. But I think the guard, that your bro at the camp there, Gregos, may be a bit annoyed at you. She was to die.
Well,
Yeah,
she
that's not my
wanted
concern.
to. She wanted to get to this dragon as much as us.
Isn't she just a fangirl of
Estival,
that paladin's
yeah,
name?
she's definitely, yeah, she made it look like she was definitely a fangirl of him. So, but as you know, like I'm pinging on the map right now, this is the way of the Shrieker. You know, Reckon had actually mentioned that once you follow the cavern in that direction, you would actually run into a mushroom patch, a small mushroom patch.
So, Gregos, I'm gathering that you're concerned. Then it sounds like that you want to do the job in hand. So you basically want to unload this dragon, get whatever you need of the other dragon, and get the fuck out of here.
Amen, brother.
All right, let's go for it.
All right. So Purus is going to take point and travel through Travel through the chamber.
I want to see you handle this dragon.
I would like to